It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, down! Come back in! Cut! 60 vices! 60 vices! Third! Ready!
Looking to throw right away. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Second and inches.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Get up! Hey, check that! Street!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Escapes the defender. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready? Let's get trap 60! Panther 11! Panther Buffalo 18! 60 Maverick!
They'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But sheesh, you couldn't start any better.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19 target, 19 Lion. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. That one gains 7. And the Rams have the 1st down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. First down, Los Angeles.
Left wing, 1979 Broncos. Ready up.
Working on first down. Sends this to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
Throwing from his own. Gets up to about the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 Bobcats, 60 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 bicep, hurt. Right there, hurt.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has some space up near midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Head. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And that will not be enough for a first down.
9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Go, Reed, go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Okay, ready?
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Setting up to throw. He's still going at the 30. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Working quickly here.
Brings up third
Cougar
and
19.
1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
All set now. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 8 tag. 70 Lions. Mustang 9, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
On the ready.
That's another Saints first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Dime coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this 3rd down.
Trap 60. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. 19. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. All in left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther and left, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
Dropping back to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
Zone read. This is Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Second down, looking for options. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, and you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
18 Rattler.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready? Viking 18. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Go now. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll throw for it. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Red. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Dragon 60. Go, Rig, go. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Pass play coming here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
They're throwing it. It's his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to throw it again. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they could try for some points going into the break.
Saints, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Buffalo 18, 70, 18, Pioneer, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing here just before halftime. Intercepted in the end zone. Derwin James picks it. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. We touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Get it. 70 Lions.
He's going to throw this one. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
First and 10, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 6, Mustang 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Harrison secures this left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
17. Rams 14.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got Jones for the completion. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? 19 target, 19 Buffalo, 19 tight, 19 check, 19 tight.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Mustang 19.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Rams have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
60 Bearcats. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hey, man.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
And the Rams.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 60 Mass Warriors 70. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther up. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sticking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes on. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing now off the play action. That's complete. Here's Jones. Space to the left. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Saints 17.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves. Go check. Go check.
Now run here from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Alert, 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19 tight. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints needing 4 points. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Rams make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.